to our show, you know what is about to happen. If you've not been to our show, you don't know what's about to happen. That's how improv works. So now we have come to the part of our show where we eliminate one of those 3 beautiful scenes from the first half of the show. Just to remind you, and your applause, the loudness of your applause, will save 2 beautiful scenes. And the other one, Sarah McLachlan will sing songs about. So, show of applause if you would like to see the Doctor and Nothing into Something scene come back for the second half of our show.
Yay! Yay!
Show of applause if you would like to see the married couple and Bob Vila and the Koch brothers come back. And show of applause if you would like to see the self-confidence baby mama lingerie corps come back to the second half of our show. Excellent. All right. Now. Tag team advertising. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Could I get from you the name of a product that you wish existed but doesn't?
Marshmallow candy. Like,
Have you heard of Peeps?
not like that, like compressed marshmallows. Like really compressed down that are like in balls.
Hello. My name is Robert Redford. And I like candy. But if you're like me, when you eat candy, you want 1/3 of a s'more to be present. So we have created marshmallow candy.
That's just really, really compressed for people who want a lot of calories but don't want to eat a lot. That's right, when you have compressed marshmallow, you can put 15,000 calories into the size of a tongue.
And the beauty of that is that you don't have to open your mouth very wide, so there's no chance of getting water.
Job. Now, when I was filming Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, I ate a lot of candy. But Paul Newman stole most of my candy.
Then he made a charity with it. He doesn't even sell candy anymore, it's just salad dressing that goes to charities, which is
really lame, and we don't approve of that.
Hi, I'm the ghost of Paul Newman. I stole Robert Redford's candy on the set of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
started a company with the wife I've been married to for 50 years.
And the candy killed me.
I'm sorry for that, folks. I didn't know that Paul Newman was going to come. I'm Robert Redford again. If you want candy, and I know that you do.
And you like calories, and I know that you do.
Buy the mini Toast-a-Let
Marshmallows. Because they're tasty. They're candy.
And they're made by the Koch brothers, the same people.
Who give you everything else in the world. That's
A lot of stuff. So pick up your phone or open your
wallet and dial
100 mellow.
That's 1-8.
100 now.
Oh.
And now back to our show. Well, honey, we're back home again. Through good middle-class work ethic, we've earned enough money and we bought our freedom from the Koch brothers. And now we're just two people who have been married an inordinate amount of time, ready to watch some TiVo. Find out what happened to Mr. Bob. What are you doing?
I'm taking my jacket off. It's very hot in here, you know. I thought New York was cold, but we're back here and it's just hot.
I should take my jacket off.
Yes, of course, we're home. Look at this place. We've got our chickens there.
Yep, right there in the living room.
And then we got our weird neighbors out there that believe there's nothing.
There's something, you idiots!
I know, I yell at them every morning. There's something.
Honey,
Yes.
I have a revelation to make to you.
Freeze! What is that revelation?
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, honey. I know it doesn't sound like a revelation. It sounds like a name, a proper noun, of someone who used to be on Full House and does horrible stand-up comedy.
It swears a lot now and tries to be as dirty as he can to cover up that Full House.
He is filthy. Stephanie Kenner would be not amused. Listen, honey, the reason I bring up Bob Saget, I know you're really wondering why.
Yes, I'm sorry, dear.
Part of me is confused about why I brought up Bob Saget, and I'm going to explain it to you right now.
Oh, please do.
I will. Quit nagging me, woman. I brought up Bob Saget.
Freeze! Why did he bring up Bob Saget? Don't say name.
It came from heaven.
It came from heaven.
Yes, it did.
I brought up Bob Saget because the Archangel Gabriel spoke to me last night.
Again?
Yeah, I was like, Gabriel, I'm sleeping. And he's like, "Ah!
It was more
Where'd you
like,
go? Where did you go? Please, God, give her back to me."
Dear,
Oh,
just please don't say you caused a burning bush again. I just can't keep having these burning bushes.
I did. And so Gabriel spoke to me and he said Bob Saget to me, and that can mean only one thing. I need to start TiVoing America's Funniest Home Videos. And I tried to this morning. I came down and I went, boop, 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 boop. Only it made the sound instead of me. And it was a boop, 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 boop. And I tried, and he's not the host anymore. Some other man with horrible hair is there, honey. I don't know what worlds are anymore.
I know, dear. Why do you try the Full House way this time? You know, like you just get stressed out by these Gabriel people like talking to you. You know, last time
You're right.
they said to you that you should talk. You should talk to what's that guy from the '80s show that didn't make it?
The 80s show that didn't make it. Oh, sorry. I mean, that's a good hint. What was the second part of your hint?
I can't remember his name now, but all I know is you got obsessed with him with our TiVo, and I think now, honey, you need to find a better calling.
Better calling than watching shows on TiVo that are not hosted by the people who used to host them? What could be more interesting than that, dear?
Yeah, like the last time you tried to do Family Feud.
Right. And the guy who I was
That
not
big
allowed to
heavy
see as the
guy,
host
yeah.
wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, you thought the big heavy guy would be there,
But he wasn't. It was that other guy from that show.
Yes.
Oh, my cultural knowledge is astounding.
Oh, so is dogs. Exhausting.
do not cry.
I'm not the one crying.
You will be when I tell you that is not your baby.
Dun, dun, dun.
That?
Sorry, I'm just playing with some gongs out here. I won't do that
I've
again.
been hearing that all day. It's that stupid Cross Street Mall. This is not your baby, Mary Jane.
Dun, dun, dun.
Those guns are really annoying. Your baby is out in the wilderness because the Koch brothers wanted to see if it could survive on its own. And it said if it could, then the baby would live.
Freeze! Cut to baby in the woods. Meanwhile, back at the lingerie store.
I think that your baby has a fairly good chance of survival because he was very loud at the birth.
Freeze! Cut to baby in the woods 7 years later. Ah! Back at the lingerie store.
But so who's this?
That is the orphan.
Orphan.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun! That was me. I was listening. That sounded like a dramatic thing, so I just wanted to use the gong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here, we must come away from the window.
Okay. But so
This, I did not want to tell you this, Mary Jane, but that is the orphans that they are creating from the test tube. I don't know how you say this on English.
How do you say it in English?
the test tube baby.
Freeze! How do you say it in English?
Sitar.
Stem cell sitar.
It is the, I remember, it is the stem cell sitar procedure.
Oh, up at the university?
It is very
Oh, I
at
thought
the
that was just a
university,
rumor.
but, oh no, see, I have I stole the files.
Freeze! Cut to the baby 30 years later, working as an accountant and trying to acclimate to the new life. Johnson!
Yes.
Oh, you stopped screaming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is Perlmutter. He's here to show you the ropes.
Alright, first you're gonna do is you're gonna take everything in this box. You're gonna organize it. You're gonna organize it from A to Z, from 1 to 9. Got it? Then you're gonna collate it all again, in a different way.
Ladies.
And then you're gonna take all the information, you're gonna enter it in this machine.
I
Freeze!
see.
Back to the lingerie store.
You see, I stole the sequence in this book, and this clearly says the procedure, and it is a cover-up.
A cover-up?
Yes.
Well, we have to find my baby.
Freeze! Cut to the parents of the orphan she's holding right now. She might be dead? Ah!
You are getting very attached to this
Well,
orphan.
I already nursed it and everything.
You should know that in the book, it actually says that they blow up at 3 months old.
3 months old.
Yes, 3 months old. So I would advise you to not get very attached to the baby, and
So, most of the adults I enjoyed on Sesame Street aren't there anymore. Saved by the Bell. Who are those people?
That was a tragedy. I'll have to admit. One's on, that entertainment talk show. You can watch him there. He shows his abs a lot.
I do like abs.
Yeah.
And then I watch, who is this Brian Williams fellow? It's like I can't even TiVo anything anymore without it being not what I TiVo'd.
Honey.
Oh no. No, go ahead, do what you want to.
Oh, honey, come on!
I'm sorry, what?
We have to move on. We have to stop staring at the neighbors and these screaming babies and these people say nothing. And we have to move. I can't handle this anymore.
Freeze! Where do they move to?
Alaska.
Tallahassee.
Alaska.
Tallahassee, Alaska.
Tallahassee, Alaska. It is both warm and cold.
There's a giant picture of Sarah Palin.
There's a
in
giant
Alaska.
picture of Sarah Palin in
I know.
Alaska.
It's like Pretty and Ugly in one with all this government and no government. I don't know what to do here.
You know what would be nice? We had some TiVo. I'm not saying I need it.
No.
I'm just saying I want it real
No,
bad.
but the
I want to boop, 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 boop. Someone's at the door of the wilderness. Hello?
I brought your TiVo.
I don't need that anymore. I do want it, but I don't need it.
Master, where'd this come from? Where did this come from?
Fairbanks! I drove 1,500 miles to get this to you.
Thank you, sir. You go have a nice day, and I hope you get snow in your boots.
Can you just...
Oh, sure, no problem. You have a pen?
Yeah, right
there. So, how you doing?
Great.
Good.
It's, I love driving 1,500 miles to get yelled at.
I'm not actually done. I have a very long day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep here. Wow.
I'm sorry
That's
about that.
pretty
insult.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's okay. I preloaded the TiVo.
Good. That's fantastic.
All those shows you wanted, just
Thanks.
like you asked.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right, thanks.
So we got this. Oh. You brought your gun, huh?
Yes.
What you
Brought it. I figure it's pale in country. I can bring my gun.
what you gonna shoot, woman?
Thinking here.
Okay.
We moved to Tallahassee,
Alaska, which I did not know was a place.
I didn't either, but here we are.
Maybe not right at your face. Whoa, or mine.
Oh, well, I'm upside down. Hold on a second. You know what I'm thinking?
That felt better. There we go. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
thinking here? We need some talking to do,
Okay.
and
Are we gonna do it down here?
yes.
I'll stay up here to create a better scene.
Well, what
Whoa.
I'm thinking is that maybe
Berries.
we
Those
should
are not
just
berries. Go. Sorry.
enjoy our deer again, and our chickens, and my fried chicken, and chicken breast. I don't know. My can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Freeze! What does she say after I'm sorry? She can't do this anymore. She says, I don't believe in God. I believe in squirrels and cheap beer.
I've been meaning to tell you this for years, but I don't believe in God and burning bushes. I believe in my chickens and cheap beer.
Are you sure it was chickens?
My sheep.
What?
Don't freak me out.
Let me just TiVo this for a second. Go back on a second.
Squirrels and cheap beer.
I've been telling you this for years.
Yeah.
I don't believe in God and those burning bushes and squirrels.
You don't believe in squirrels?
I believe in them so much I can't even say I believe in squirrels.
And?
And
Oh.
yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, I could have a cheap beer right now.
Is she ever little?
Well, I finally got the baby to go to sleep, but I don't. Do we have to give it back? Really?
Mary Jane, it is 2 months, 3 weeks, 6 days, and 23 hours. You know what this means.
It's almost 3 months.
You are very smart.
Freeze. The question you now ask is, can blindly continued, fear-induced, regurgitated, life-defying tradition be overcome?
The real question is not about the baby.
It's not.
The real question is, can the blindly continued fear-induced, fear-induced, regurgitated, life-denying tradition.
You got it from here.
Be over. That is the question. Can that very long adjectives before the word fear be overcome?
Wow. That's a good question.
This is the question for you because your life is at a crossroads.
That's true. It's at a crossroads. I mean,
The real baby you had is off to fend for itself, and the fake baby you had is just an experiment in a test tube, something.
and it's going to explode, you said.
That is what the secret documents say. You need to get, how do you say?
Freeze, what does she need to get?
A pickle.
A pickle.
You need to get a pickle. And pickle is the French way of saying
What?
A new life.
A new life.
a new life. We say, get a pickle. When we talk about it. Get a pickle. Yes, you have to get a pickle.
So it's not like you're in a pickle.
Well, that is why. That is a root, I think, because you are in a difficult situation, a pickle, and then you have to get one.
Okay. Well, yes, I think you're absolutely right. I need to get a pickle.
So,
We clap because we like you. All right. Moment of truth, people. It's like a Lifetime movie without Meredith Baxter or Meredith Baxter Burney, depending on your era. We have 2 scenes. One of them must go. Again, show of applause. You have 2 scenes to choose from, and who can know what they're about. Would you like to see the scene of the couple hates God, loves cheap beer, and squirrels? Or would you like to see the French lady and the pickle getting a life? We got it. God.
All right.
God, of course.
I think cheap beer wins.
And now, the conclusion of today's episode.
It's so nice of you to visit me in here in this mental institution.
My room's down the hall, so I thought, why not walk down the hall? Thank you.
You're the best.
He's
You
pretty good.
are. He's my best friend.
What?
So how's it been?
Down the hall?
Yeah.
Well, some of us think Tony ate the foosball. Some of us think that he hid the foosball. And others think that Tony thinks that he is the foosball. It is a dilemma of try proportions.
It's better than that. Here, Jimmy puts the foosball somewhere else, and nobody wants to play with it once he puts it there.
Freeze! What do people say to Jimmy when he does that?
Oh, Jimmy, why?
You know what? No.
They say, I got the plutonium.
What do they say when Jimmy does that?
He goes, Dad, I've got the plutonium.
Oh, Jimmy, why? Listen, I've got a plan and I need your help.
You do?
Yes, is it all right?
My
Mom?
help?
Yes.
Even though I went crazy?
Well, we both did, so I'd say we're about even in this one.
Okay, what is it?
I would like to not be in the mental institution any longer. And I would like to walk out of it with you.
You want to leave here?
I would like, yeah, yes.
But the doctors are nice and the drugs are good.
I know.
How can you beat that?
When we used to live in Colorado, it's not like the drugs were that bad.
Oh, there's another good friend.
Double shot afternoon. Anyway, I'd like to walk out the,
I'm sorry, I'd like to enjoy it for a moment. Okay, yeah.
I'd like to walk out of this place. And I know it's been a long century and almost a half of marriage. And that doesn't make sense, but maybe we could make it another half century or
With
decade.
me or someone else?
Well, the implication was you.
Oh, good. I saw you with Betsy down the hall, and I wasn't sure. There was a little, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy, no, okay.
Wait, Jimmy, what?
Oh, well, you know, the ball and thing.
Oh, yeah, that was a game. That was a game.
With me, really? You'd like to?
Walk out of this place with you, yes. But it's a simple plan of, well, there's the door.
And then we could do another 135 years together?
Or I could go alone. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. That is not the card I need. There are a lot of cards. Thank you very much for coming to As the Bubble Bursts. We are back for a final show before hiatus, June.
The first Friday.
First Friday of June. You figure it out. You have phones. Also, if you are a teenager, have a teenager, or would like to... No?
Be a teenager.
No, you know what? That goes a place I'm not comfortable with. You can go to the Boulder Improv Collaborative site. There's a teens class May 18th. You can talk to Dana as well. Also, if you would like to just jump in and do some fantastic improv, check out the Boulder Improv Collaborative website. Let's hear it for our cast, ladies and gentlemen. And for Ken, who's done most of the things we've seen today. And last but not least, let's give big props to the fallen member of Criss Cross, Chris Carter, who passed away this year. So,
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming. Have a good night.